Hey everyone, it's Tuesday. You know what that means? Usually not a lot, but today I'm streaming. I'm going to be streaming a lot this week. Well, a bit more than normal. I know I say that all the time, but legitimately I need to get this stuff done before Friday for a tournament, and then also I was bad and didn't do enough stuff for a video, so I have to delay the video to next week. So I'm going to have to try and earn my keep as a YouTuber by streaming instead. Although apparently the easiest way is just make a gaming channel video. So hello everyone, how's it going? Hope you're doing okay. We are... No keep for me, god damn it, Steve. Yeah, how's it going? Your fan died? Ooh. Well, it is going to get cooler over the next few days, which is really good. I think the tournament of the weekend is going to be not too bad. Pridders, how's it going? And Mameda, how's it going? Yeah, today I'm going to be painting some stuff. The list of stuff I need to paint. I need to paint 5 Vanguard vets, a currently not undercoated chaplain, jump chaplain, and I also need to do the bases for my Inceptors. I need to put these new smoke stuff on. I may rush paint that, I don't know. Because my list has got lots of Inceptors in it, and I'm borrowing a bunch and I need to do even more. Or should I paint 2? Sure. If you want to paint along. You might get as much as I am. I'm probably not going to do anything too fancy with these guys, which is unfortunate. I just don't have the time. Unless someone comes up with a really cool idea that I can do quite quickly. It might just be like the swords are different or something. Like put a different fun wash over silver on the swords, and we'll just do it from there. Start painting already! I mean, Jesus, I've only just started streaming. I'm not streaming in a while. Give it a sec, Jesus. Calm down. Paint your elves. To be fair, actually, I may get around to my Drukhari at some point. Only got a few minutes later to restart the stream. That's why I do an intro. Then it doesn't matter what you missed. Your first day of school for the year. Hell, wow. Good for her. Hope she does well. Yes. Where was I going with this? Painting, need to do. Streaming, need to do. Video, need to do, but haven't done. I mean, loads of... Oh, yes, Drukhari. That's what I was talking about, Drukhari. I'm currently doing this tournament thing with Toby, where it's like an online team tournament. Some of you might be in it. The Scrimbledon Cup, where I basically asked Toby to make my list for me, and so far he's done 2 Space Marine lists. Neither of them Raven Guard, to be fair. But so I've asked him very kindly if I can have my 3rd game be a Drukhari list, so I can try out Drukhari on Tabletop Simulator. And if I like it, then it'll be fun. Currently deciding between building Necrons or bolt action stuff, or the new 7th box guys. Next RTT list is sorted. No doors, just a casual Bane sword. Ooh, yes, going with the Bane blade chassis. I haven't been to Witch as well. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it for a little bit, which is annoying. This actually, like, this weekend is my first proper in-person tournament of 11th. Because I'm not going to be playing if you haven't seen, I'm in the Creator Cup, the Chrono Cup Creator tournament. And that game's not going to be for a little while. Well, it's my game versus Slam Sector. That'll be a fun game. But the list I'm using in the Chrono Cup is the same list I'm using this weekend, so I need to practice it. Future was acting up, so Twitch is best for this. Also, I need to paint my orcs. Thunderstorms are due, so no spray. Then send some of those thunderstorms our way, if you please. Anglamel, thank you very much for the super chat.
I propose that the next project could be that Paul provides pictures of his pile of shame and we judge it.
No, because that removes the layer of don't think I'm a hypocrite, because my room is currently very dusty, and also my pile of shame is not massive, but it's not small. But I want to have that kind of higher, like, I want to be on my high horse, and if you see all that, it won't work anymore. I think if I press this button. Ta-da! Apologies for the fact that it's like a weird upside down angle, but I need a better setup and I don't have it. And also, creepy hands in the light, they look more white than my avatar, but you've all seen what I look like by now. And if you haven't, you've not been looking hard enough, so don't worry about it. So yes, today we're going to Lead Belcher up. These lads, these are the Armageddon lads. I did spray paint them black, but unfortunately my black spray paint started running out, so it's a little bit bad, but I go over it in black anyway. Or it just looks, you just call it shadows or something, I don't know. It does mean that a lot of the stuff I undercoated I had to do in grey, which is really annoying when my entire thing is black. So it's annoying. Old ginger man. I'm less ginger than my avatar shows. I think I up to the light brownness too much. Should I paint Black Templar or Steel Legion? Either way, you're what's the word? I don't remember what the word was, but yes, do both. Yeah, I like them both. Model wise, ow! Thank you very much, Superchat. Tiger.
I made a list called Ups. It's all super heavies. It just a list 5 Baneblade variants.
Oh yeah.
Fun fact: it's exactly 2k points, and they can be all characters. I would take turnarounds just to have a laugh.
Nice. Yeah. The fact that you can have 5 Baneblades on a list is disgusting. There is haven't seen Paul. The only thing we see is shining light walking back towards us. He's finding his ghost. True. What was I saying? Yeah, I really like these models. Both the actual model itself is really cool. And the both the model is really cool, and the actual rules with the new weapons is really good. They do quite a bit of damage, especially with the Vengeful Host. But what we're basically gonna do all the silver. I'm gonna try and keep it in the camera, but I do apologize. So it's gonna be like the Aquillas, the trims, the kind of undersuit I do in silver, the boosters down here, the boosters up there. So I also, because I'm going to be looking down a lot, you're probably going to see a lot of small Paul. I might not be able to see all of your messages. So if you want to chat to me, super chats are the best way to do it. Let's begin. I've also been using this brush, which is like I bought a fancy brush. I was like, is that actually going to make it better? And yes, the answer is yes. Like, having a nice brush genuinely does help. I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna just take my time this time. I'm not gonna do what I did with the Centurions, where I like slapped the silver on, hoping that it would work. That was a bad idea, turns out. Just gonna take my and hang out with you guys for somewhere between like 2 and 4 hours, probably 3 hours, I don't know. However long as you keep me here, and however long as it remains profitable. Because all I care about is profit. Well, I'm a YouTuber. YouTubers only care about the money, and I'm already taking it off the screen, so... a little bit on the... I can't even see what I'm doing. No. I need to get a better painting stream setup, and I do apologise that it's somewhat lacking, but also... you know... deal with it, I guess. Sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Also, sure it's because of you, and they went toe-to-toe with Demon Prince and spike damage? Hell yeah. Was that the assault ones? Yeah, if they're monsters. Both kinds. Obviously, the shooting ones really do a lot of damage. Las cannons and stuff. Melee assault ones. State hits 2 against monsters. They are tasty, tasty boys. What are those meaty sausages made out of pure light energy? They are my meaty... Well, they're not really meaty. I'm very gangly and thin. Yeah, I did a terrible job at spray painting, but my my blackberry. Oh, it's the rules of 40k. You just blame everything else but yourself. Yeah, my product up list of my I'm going to the ITT, so the summer, autumn ITT, whichever ITT it is. I can't remember. The one that's coming up this weekend. And I'm taking the Screaming Ravens with a very fun list. I think it's going to do pretty well. There's actually quite a few Raven Guard players at this event. And I know there's some Raven Guard in the World Team Championship, the WTC. And they've taken Centurions with Grav Cannons. Now, I think Grav Cannons are good in teams, but they're not good outside of teams, in my opinion. Because you can't guarantee, like in teams, especially with 8-player teams, you can really guarantee you can get the right matchup, so you can avoid monsters. But with, if I were to take Grav Cannons to a singles event, I guarantee I would just go up against Monster Mash 5 times in a row. It'd be very funny. Yeah, I'm hoping my list is okay. I think it's got some legs. It is a lot of damage that I can put out, but I do have to be careful because if I think my main problem is with the list I'm gonna have that needs the practice is target selection. Essentially, I can put out a lot of damage, but if I put it into the wrong targets, I will lose because they'll just hit me back and I'll die. So I've got to be careful about that. Alex Ace Streams, thank you for 50 months of tier 1 subscriptions. I apologize for the lack of notification. It's still broken, I don't know. Hey. Thank you very much. The Twitch sub for 15 months, goddamn. You have sourced the Heldrex. Hell yes, Chaos Godry. Hell yes, buddy. Good luck with your birds. I'm guessing you're not playing that at the ITC, right? That'd be very funny. Building a Knight Gallant for the ITT right now. What colour should I paint its shoulders? Yellow, because it's the most annoying, and because you're on another team, it means that I want you to suffer. Have you considered the power of poo? Toby, I have considered the power of poo. That is why you're showing us the potential. Yeah, in the team tournament this weekend, Toby is on a team. Because he didn't have a team, and I was like, "You wanna carry me, please, Toby?" He said, "Yes." So he will show the power of Poo Legion. He loves Poo Legion. No. I know you are playing EC though, right? Because you're playing EC and Shagrot's playing Knight. My understanding. Those destroyers make me want to get them for Death Watch or Dark Angels. Such my Assault to Terminate Squad, so my aggressors. Hell yeah. I think actually, yeah, Death Watch and Dark Angels I think do pretty well with Centurion. Although the current Centurion thing is an absolute nightmare. Not to the Centurion.
The Iron Warrior's character name Kravk is the silliest name to everyone in Western Slavic countries, Poland, Czechia, Slovakia, perhaps more.
Thank you very much for the super chat. I fortunately do not understand, but I imagine it is very funny. I will believe you implicitly because you gave me money. I'm streaming so early because I have things I need to do later and I want to get stuff done. Yes. Where else? I probably want to do. Well, I definitely need to do the trim. Never good at. Probably want to do that shoulder thing as well. Probably got this off. I don't know how people actually like stream properly painting. Like obviously the camera setup is probably a lot better than what I'm doing. Like on my monitor, like pointing in a weird way. So, moment. Essentially, I think my painting streams are what they are is watch a unmoving pile of unpainted minis whilst I do the painting over here. Yeah, I'm kidding. How's it going? What's my faction for the? What's my first matchup? I'm against Dark Angels. I'm against Slam Sector. Gordon from Slam Sector. Be a fun match, I think. He's basically like gone full land speeder. Full land speeder and Stormraven, so I respect it. know what? I'm not even try getting that part of the shoulder pad because I can't see it. I'm gonna get this bit. Can you see that? No. Oh, shit. That keeps happening. Probably glue that back on. Fine. Yep. We're expecting Toby to run you as one of the attacker choices every time there's a first defender guard. Fair. Sofa meta for the win? Well, it depends which sofa meta you're talking about. I think both sofa meta teams have a honestly decent. As long as we avoid all the good players. And I get carried by everyone else, so you know. There's precedent. The other problem that I have with painting streams is I'm doing detail work, which requires more like concentration, like a different position for this, which I don't have the camera set up. So I'll tell a lie earlier. Like I said, the streams are just looking at like the unpainted minis. What it is, it's looking at the unpainted minis while I complain about the fact that I am making you look at unpainted minis, but doing nothing to actually change the change it, and just telling you that you're having a terrible experience. You go, yeah, haha, yes, thank you. I love my terrible experience. Think about going to my first ICT at the Winchester Road Traders. Oh yeah. Good. You'll have a good time. The Winchester ones are really good. Did everyone's lifted the Chronoc off already? Yeah, we know each other's lists basically. Unless people have revealed them specifically, I won't like reveal them entirely. But there was the first game yesterday. Shagrock versus Abby. Steve. Abby won that one. With the gene, the stealer of genes. Congratulations to Mr. Warhound Titan. Abby lost? No, you're insane. Abby won. You may have done that thing where you saw that she was losing and then left the stream. Yeah, she won. And I'm saying that not to, like, you know, pull you out, because I did the same thing. I was watching it, or I turned it on. I think I was chatting with Toby last night. I turned it on, I was like, oh yeah, that's there's no G-City cults on the board, and there's a big Titan there. It must be a Titan win, and then realised, then turned again later and went, oh, that's weird. Where did all those G-City cults come from? Why is there only a Warhound Titan? Thus, that is the end of my story. Didn't. Fuck you. Wait. Anywhere else that's gonna likely want. Maybe I'll do the. Oh, and the gun. The gun's probably a good shout, isn't it? Gun's gonna want some silver on it. Sorry for you can't have main steps in adult. I need to buy and paint 6 more before the weekend. Nope. Because I will just do this and go, oh, I'm so sorry. 6 of my Inceptors broke off. Are you right if I just use these bases? They broke off during travel. I'm so sorry. I'll just use these, and then if we need to look about where they are, I'll grab another Inceptor. See? Using my noggin. By noggin, I mean... I shouldn't have told everyone that, because people now know what my plan is. Okay. That is the price I have to pay for borrowing models. Yes, I was going to tell you my list, and I never did. So it's 18 Inceptors, basically. 18 Inceptors, 6 Dev Cents. Even though they are more expensive, I still think they're decent. Especially in this list where you can jumpy them with the Inceptors. Two lots of Inceptors have the bolters, one lot has the plasma. Then it's had something else. Yes, that's right. I had there you go. That's what they're going to look like eventually. Sorry, they're so far away. Oh, the gun. 3 lots of 5 Vanguard vets with 1 with Strike, 1 lot of 5 with Strike, 1 lot of 5 with a Jump Chaplain with Orc's Bane, which is like big cleave power. Then 1 lot on their own. And I have 2 lots of 5 JPIs. And 1 lot of scouts. Oh yeah. List review. I review it 10 out of 10. I'm playing. I'm the take and hold guy as well. But it's kind of less take and hold and more just take your army from you, and then I'll stand on some. I don't bugger it up. If I do bugger it up, that's what Toby's for. To carry me. There we go. You still can't see because the lighting's shit. But there you go. We tried. Can't make imposter check. He's shrimping. But that's the thing. Is sometimes I'm not shrimping, but I will. Does the Vanguard veteran look like they're trying to bite your grip and wants to break free? If it's screaming for its life, it might bite. True. They are. They are quite. Are quite angry. Then you're offering exclusive to fix them. I go, no, these ones they never fix. You know those kind of flight stands. You know how they work. How many games have you had to list so far? Have you experienced pure job for your opponent from the screen list? Unfortunately, I've had like 1 game with this list and I buggered it up. But to be fair, it was against a list that's too expensive and illegal. But that story later. But I didn't really understand how the list should run, and I kind of ruined it. And he didn't screen me, and so I did manage to get onto his home objective pretty early. But yeah, hopefully, like forcing everyone to screen that far is going to be fun. Thoughts on Hellblasters? I think Hellblasters are cool, but they're not really something I want or. I know they can do some serious. Either. Still terrible at painting. Especially on stream. But yeah, the one game I played was basically just like oh, I get it now. Like, essentially, I kind of panicked a little bit for my own screening when I really should have just gone, okay, if you want to drop your 10 Garab Occults that side of the board, fine, I will just take the entirety of the other side. You'll have to walk over here. Sure, you'll take my home, but then I will just take your entire army. And instead I fucked it up. This year painting on time, painted 400! God damn. How did I get into 40k? I played it as a kid, and then a friend of mine introduced me back in 9. Like, wow, look at these models now. They look way better than these. And I go online and everyone's like, oh my god, Primaris is awful. It's like, and then obviously I buy Centurions, which I first go, oh. Then I look online and everyone's like, Centurions suck. I'm like, what the? clearly, I'm the only one who's correct, so I should make a channel to prove it. And yeah, the rest is, they say, is photography. I did not. Actually, this one. Is it just me who, whenever I like spray paint anything, like to undercoat it, I do the spray paint and I look at, I like expect each model, I go, yeah, that looks fine, and then I come back to them later and go, wow, I missed so much. How did I not see that I missed all this? 10 stream streak, good lord. Especially because those 10 streams are probably over like a month and a half. Is there a White Sky Bike Army? I've seen a White Sky Bike Army, it's pretty good. Ask me if I do it in an airbrush. Fortunately, I do have an airbrush with place to. I don't have masking fun. Instead, I just. Usually when I wing it, it goes wrong. Varian. Very warm. Weather needs to like fuck off. My favorite detachment, Shadowmark Talon. Shadowmark Talon. I'm currently trying to play Shadowmark Talon plus Vengeful Host. Both of those are very, very good. The unfortunate thing with Shadowmark Talon right now is their attachment ability is kind of useful. Real shame. But they have really good strats, so. And it can be useful. It's just with the prevalence of like ignore cover and easy to get within 12. Well, you have to get within 12 to shoot anyway because of like hidden. Doesn't much matter. But get cover when you're outside of 12 because you can just stay hidden. Oh. Strike and Shana, very good. Still plays that kind of uppy downy play style really fun. Violet and Catacombed Command Barge, hello. Oh yeah. You finished your master's degree? Congratulations. No easy feat. Wasn't there a knee pad on the other guide, I think? Then I'll... Turn the model around. Yeah. Get silver, I don't want it. Bad. How do I not suck at Warhammer? I don't know. Wrong. You've come to the wrong person. I think it's just practice. Or find someone even worse than you so you feel good in comparison. with anything, really. Comparison is only the theft of joy if you compare to people better than you. So just compare to people who are worse than you. Get a massive ego instead. Live pro tips from... It is encouraging me to try out my first tournament last weekend. Great fun. There's some really nice guys. Awesome. If all goes well, after lunch I'll start playing a Lizardman Mini after a year and a half sitting in a box. Hell yeah. Magnetize the Centurion kit thing switch between units. I think it is. I think just the way where the actual where the weapons connect just feels like a nightmare. It's not just like the side gun, the actual fist is different. I think maybe not the fist, but the actual the side gun adds the either the las cannon or drill, and then the drill itself also has a thing on top to magnetize. Feels like it's just not worth it. Just get 18 of each, and then you're fine until they go, oh, actually grav cannons are better. And you go, oh, I have 18 with las cannons. These grav cannons look suspiciously las cannon like. We'll shrink for a bit. Paul is going to shrink a lot. Where the jank stream setup means the webcam, and when I look down, it will think I've gone far away. Shrink and the small troubles. Magnetize the arm, the shoulder, and the weapons. Okay, that is somewhat mad. But, you know, good on you, to be fair. Worth doing. Like, if you're going to do it, it's worth doing. That was a stupid sentence. You know what I mean. Like, if you're going to go through that effort, doing it properly and getting everything, is, like, the way to do it. I very rarely magnetize these days. I have stuff I should magnetize. But I end up kind of not. I probably should have magnetized my But for example, I have a storm speeder somewhere that I'm going to magnetize, but I just haven't. Honestly, with a lot of stuff like dreadnoughts, you don't need to kind of on there. But... I know I need to paint. I need to paint 5 of these guys. A good in a sec, the chaplain. It's the Armageddon chaplain, and then I need to paint gun. I do kind of want them to all have two-handed swords, but that would be a nightmare. Of course. Maybe when they do the proper box of Vanguard Vanguard vets. Gun. Yeah, this one's really grey at the front. But I don't know how I missed that much. Guess I'm... Yeah, I kind of wanted them to more be this kind. With the... How did I miss so much? That one's awful. Anyway, I wanted them all to be like this kind where it's like they're holding two-handed swords, but I couldn't be asked. I will very quickly just wash and have a look at chat. Are you also painting something for a video I'm working? Hell yeah. Very recently come back to 40k, and I knew orcs for 4th, 5th, I went home from them. I have so much orcs in my pile of shame. Big, but not as bad as some of your videos. It's only orcs. True. But like, old me decided it wanted to be troops. Orc boys. Yeah, I mean, orc boys are very good right now. Yeah, these things to go on. Grab an example. These are my Inceptors. They go like basically stick in there. They actually fit quite nicely. Bit of jiggery pokery. They actually fit on without really having to glue them, which is quite nice. Like that is solid. In fact, I kind of need it back. So I might just keep them like that, or just paint them over them black. Because apparently, according to the website where I got them from, they don't need an undercoat. News to me. Taurus, your melee weapon kit has cool sword being drawn. But cool, yeah. I think if I get the second version. Procrastinated, I completed a model yesterday. Damn. Yeah. What do you think of brush on primer? I've never used it, so I have no strong feelings one way or another. Hi. So look, you can see two of these have stuff on them. Look, you can see like the silver. That's something for you to look at. I should have just like jangling keys in the corner of the screen, so you can actually look at something. Make sure you get your 10 points for painted to the Chrono Cup. Exactly. Exactly. How's it going, Eddie? Are you ready to be destroyed by Froggy? And if you aren't destroyed by Froggy, the entire audience, because Froggy is the crowd favourite. Those are your two choices. So choose wisely. What's your biggest attachment wish for Stationary Codex? Centurion one. Very cool. You don't expect that. True. I don't know, really, to be honest. Like, the ones I have already are pretty good. I just want your thoughts on my friend who refuses to edge highlight. That's fine. Like, if people don't want to edge highlight, I don't know. Like, if someone isn't confident in edge highlighting will make it look worse. So if they don't want to edge highlight, okay, not a problem. Like for a while, I didn't do it. No, it's not too. I'll bugger it up, and I only really do it in certain places when I'm rushing. So. Do I like Age of Sigmar, and what's my favorite faction? I do like Age of Sigmar, and my favorite faction in Age of Sigmar is. I have a large collection of loose white gits that is needing to be painted. So to be fair, I've got quite a fair amount. Like, fewer. I haven't played it. Properly. I played a bit of Spearhead. Came out. Yeah. I really did not. I'm very mad at Past Paul for how lackluster this spray painting is. I know I keep saying it. I'm running out of things to say. So I'm just gonna keep repeating myself. Repeating myself. Yeah. So this list for the ITT and the Chroma Cup. You call it the Chroma Cup. Plain base, not. Yeah, it's basically all about how much of your army can I get rid of and make it so you can't really attack me back. So I can then next turn do it again and destroy. It's a delicate balance. You ever think we'll get Primaris Centurions? I honestly have no idea. It'd be nice. I'd enjoy it if we did. I'd enjoy even if we didn't and they just like stick around. I'd be happy. Whatever may. Come what may. I feel like if I don't have Centurions, then I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, it's time to become a psychopath and just absolutely. Maybe. I guess we'll see. I was promised that it would be cooler today, but actually, I think because there's like loads of clouds, actually it's getting quite muggy. Actually, it's getting quite not helping paint. Because I feel like my hand keeps slipping. There's basically no good. Like it's like blaming your dice. Like if you just blame everything else of why you're painting stuff. Like oh, it's too hot, it's too cold, too sweaty. It's not sweaty enough. Well, I was running out of spray, and rather than pivot, I did it and then didn't actually apparently properly look at how well I did. I've ended up with a mess. No, all the common excuses. 3 more types of Centurions, you have to buy them all? Hell yeah. I'd do it as well. No, I would. I think the secret to painting good is something I don't do. I think I need to have my thumb painted. I think people who paint their thumbs seem better painters. I don't think it's like they're better painters, therefore they check their paint with their thumb. I think it's actually just painting your thumb with more colours makes you think. I think that's the truth. I'm not gonna paint. What's being painted? Some Vanguard veteran, from the Armageddon box. Yeah, there's no video this week, unfortunately, of Aftermen. There will be one next week. I'm working on one. If you are missing some Paul about stuff, I did have a pile of shame video, but statistically not everyone watched. I also have a gaming channel, which statistically everyone did watch, apparently. It's got over 200,000 views, which is nonsense. I'm enjoying the comments from people going, wow, I clicked on a World Watch video and I was jump scared by Paul. Very funny. Some painting is useful for getting large glob of paint off your brush. Drazeri, thank you for subscribing. Apologies for, again, missing that. Just blame Twitch. Currently finishing my Armageddon Orcs, hell yeah. Like the Vanguard weapons, yeah, AP2 damage 2 is just a lot scarier than AP1 damage 1. They can actually punch up really nicely, especially with like Vengeful Host getting rerolls of 1 innately. I'm doing at the moment. The fact you can just like unbattle shock. Although I think my problem as well is I'm quite command point heavy. Quite command point hungry. So I'd be starved of command point. I want everything. Good. but like rapid ingress, so a important one. It's all important. If they get shields in the multi-part kit, that would be fun. Like shields with those swords would be nasty. I imagine they won't allow it, which would be. What they really need to bring back is lightning claws. They bring back lightning claws, the Vanguard vets, all over it. I have a lot of other stuff spray painted as well that I was going to paint, or would have needed to paint for the tournament, but it turns out I don't need any of it. So, and the one thing I do need to paint, I haven't actually. Very funny. We're just bad at this bit, but I've picked Ventral Host Attachment a couple of times just to have that unbatch rock strap. I mean, that is useful. It is only it's any. That is only fly. I can't remember. It's a good strap. Honestly, if you have that detachment, you might as well get some jump stuff in. Worth doing. Gun. Am I doing LGT? I am doing LGT, yeah. I've signed up for LGT. No idea what I'll be playing there, because obviously there is like another bajillion data slates between now and then. Which is fine. I think having this, I think them committing to like the first 3 months of having more frequent updates is quite nice. But also the other thing, it's also why I'm not kind of jumping into too many tournaments. One, burnout, and two, there's not much point until things settle a little bit, I don't think. I don't want to take my time. Even though I complain about the lack of time, yeah, that's just fine. Done. 2 more. Russian chat. How's it going, Ivy? Promo list doesn't get stuffed in August 8th. We'll be running 44 Terminators and beyond. Hell yeah. Jake. Rise Edition launched in a pretty balanced state. People on Reddit were dooming that Purge was going to be OP. Yeah, I think the thing is, Purge was just simple. And I think now that they've split some of the middle ones, it makes Purge a lot harder. So I think what was happening is people were, with Purge, were just getting into the center with something big and going, I can see the whole map. So splitting that middle, quite nice. But otherwise, I haven't, like the few games I've been playing of 11th, I am enjoying. Just still getting a bit of getting used to. But taking Advec, and I've broken and re-glued the same antenna 3 times. I think at that point, just leave the antenna off. That's what I would do. It's battle damage. But then I'm probably not the best role model for painting. Because I'm not really like, I don't really enjoy the painting that much. I've realised. I think I would enjoy it more if I had like, if I was better at it, basically, and I had kind of more time for it. But I don't think I've painted anything that I've not had to paint for a tournament in a long, long time, or some other deadline. And I kind of just, well, I don't dislike. I do kind of get frustrated. Why I kind of only really do it as brush jobs now, which I think it's one of the things where I would prefer to be able to take my time, but if I'm not enjoying it, then it's over. Pretty sure why. I don't really know how I'm going to do the cloth. Get a painting coach going to do the tournament coach? I mean, maybe, but I think with the game, it's more of a, there's no physical aspect to it. Right? It's all a mental thing, like just learning certain stuff. With painting, there's an actual like physical dexterity thing that goes with it, and also like artistic kind of knowledge, which is a lot more difficult. Because you could tell someone exactly how to paint something, you can follow a tutorial. If you haven't got that kind of physical element down, harder compared to like playing a game where it's not like the models are 20 kilos each or something, or you have to like fling them in a certain way to win. Repress attempt to paint. Good enough for ITC, ran out of red and singing at the bottom ones. Thank you very much. Thank you, Reese. Everyone say thank you to Reese. I enjoy painting, but only so much I get bored too quickly. Yeah. I get bored or frustrated. Like, if I keep making mistakes, I have to keep, like, fixing them. Or I'm trying to get into a certain area and the paint just goes literally anywhere but the one area I'm trying to get it in. Like, this is fucking shit. I hate it. And I also go back and forth on painting on stream. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's nice to have like a chill stream, but then I'm also like, well, I'm not really providing much useful visual here. Like, you can't see what I'm doing because of where I have to paint. It does kind of at least keep me. I did the gun already. Wow. I need to do the shoulder. You can see my hand. That's about it. If I angle this anymore, then you just see my crotch. And I'm not willing to sell that, frankly. I have a vision in my head, but body can't replicate. Oh yeah, I find that very frustrating as well. I think that's something everyone finds. Like, if my ambition doesn't stack up to my ability, I get frustrated, and rather than actually practice and get better to make it so my ambition matches my ability, I just go this. Because, you know, that's how it is, how it be. I just really enjoy assembly, but the modern software slice kits are abysmal. Random. I found, like, modern kits are okay. Like, sometimes they're annoying, but also I do appreciate that they're, like, very condensed. Because Gundams obviously are way more nicely labeled. But then, for, like, one part, you're getting stuff off 6 different runners. And I know for colours and stuff as well. But even when it's, like, the same colour, it's off several different runners. It's really annoying. Hey Ash, how's it going? I didn't manage to tune it at the end. How'd the first stream go yesterday? The game? I saw that it was a good turnout at least. Cool. Seemed to go well. Tried mod stream, but OBS refused to cooperate. How did you try it? Oh yeah, because I was going to send you the thing I used. I didn't. I forgot. Apologies for that. But I just got back from... Weekend, me and a couple of friends start a at-home 500-point tournament. Hell yeah. That sounds like fun. But it's all fun and games till someone brings the Night Lancer. Unless it's you, in which case, hell yeah. You don't pick the Van Vets, I've got 5 ready to go. Are they 5 you're using, or... I know you're playing Blood Angels, right? You were going to play Necrons, if I recall. Might be wrong. Could always be wrong. I'm probably wrong. You're not using the Van Vets. Ah, so I'm wasting my time. Are you, I'm guessing you're probably using the jump chaplain, if you have a jump chaplain. I was 5 points short upgrading JPIs to Van Vets. Ah. Yes. Yes, they did. Well aware of the recent points. There's a purge version of my Terminator list where I run it in Beast Lair and drop the Terminator unit and run Night Lancer? Hell yes. Anytime you're running a Night Lancer in a list is best in Night Switch case. Oh. So just the surprise Night Lancer is always going to be. You're using 4 jump captains. Alright, I'm using a jump chaplain, which I need to play. The other option is I just use my current jump captain, just say it's a chaplain. Like, ignore the fact it does have a skull face, and it has a big hammer. This is a chaplain. That is Ivy, who's been a member for 16 months.
Oh hey, this is available. This hobby looks cool, maybe I'll start it? I wonder what army I should pick. That's a new and unique idea I've had. Clown face emoji, distorted face emoji.
Clown face emoji, distorted face emoji. Thank you very, very much for the 16 months membership. You did decide an army in the end, right? I think you bought an army, then sold it, then bought another one. I could be wrong. Done. One more with the silver, and we're good with the old Hero. I have a new one, or one of the old ones. If I could potentially borrow the new one, I'll try and get mine done. If I don't get mine done, if I can borrow yours, that'd be great. Because mine is currently in this state of not being sprayed, which I probably will do tomorrow. Probably paint that. I'll paint it tomorrow. I think I'm gonna get the silver done on these, and then probably the other color will be brown for like the M bits, and then obviously black because that's pathetic spray. Trying to keep going. I'm gonna take a drink. Hydrate break. Hydrate time. Everyone hydrate. Ooh. Hydrate, stretch, all the stuff you need to do. I'm gonna care of it. Even bought first class insurance? Hell yeah. Really warm in here. I'm not enjoying. It was meant to cool down, and it looks really cloudy outside, which makes it's just muggy. I'm being mugged by the weather. If you don't have any normal water to drink, drink something that's not gonna be a bad idea. Oh yeah, I've also got the cloaks. What should I do with the cloaks? I actually genuinely don't know. Probably because they're all like, because this is the push fit stuff, they're all like molded together, so it's actually kind of. Feels like it's going. Make it purple. Strange seeing so much news about down south in the UK having a drought. I just had to get the spring rain jacket back out for Scotland. Please send some of that our way. It's not rained. Like, I think it has rained for like 30 seconds once the past like 2 months. Genuinely, like, we need some rain. Hey, Baby's Mug inside. Wife, I swear, if you put all the coffee cups outside, I'm divorcing you. Me sipping my coffee from a bowl. London recorded its first rain this month, 150 years. Good fucking lord. Right, the Netherlands, yeah. But any models? Yeah, they're very well done, the actual models. They are just a bit... They also have a lot of, like... Because whenever you get the option to put, like, trinkets and stuff on models, I never do. Obviously, these come re-trinketed. Don't really have a choice. No, I'm not doing that. Oh yeah, I didn't do this foot. Look up Vallejo True Metallics, I think you'll really enjoy them. What makes them true? Makes everyone else. What makes them the metallics that always tell the truth? Metallics the ones that lies. Is there a third metallic that kills you for asking different questions? Your favourite anti-tank Space Marine model you so far? I mean, you're not gonna believe this. Maybe the Sentry. Though Inceptors are pretty cool. I know Inceptors aren't explicitly anti-tank, but can be. Of Centurions? I don't know. Landeridiums aren't anti-tank, they are just... I mean, when the Stern Guard were doing the Stern Guard brick thing, before they got nerfed, they were pretty cool. Full wound rerolls, 5+ dev wounds. 6. Color metallics. That's cool. But again, it's one of those ones where it's like, I'll look into them, but then I don't because I'm not doing enough painting to justify it. And again, that's basically all on me. It is a pure skill issue. I don't deny that. Yeah, I apologise for the... This is the other thing, I have to kind of concentrate. So it's difficult to look up at chat. And... Put a silver on it. You're just a nightmare, aren't you? Like I could have done you in sub assemblies, even though I never would have. On that. Watch cam when? On my OnlyFans, it'll be brand. Afford that. Yeah. Still use, so they just take me. If you can afford it, you don't need it. Buy a trim. You didn't include still do individual. Yeah, that's true. I could have actually quite easily sub-assembled. You're not wrong, because I could have just not built it. But where's the... The only time I've done sub-assemblies, Magnus, where I left the armor off. That actually did. I think that's basically... I thought it was, but I was wrong. What makes like a good cloth colour, paint-wise? Because that's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, the cloaks actually get much in there because they're tiny. There we go. That's 5 silvered up. Hang on, bets. Almost nowadays all glued though. These ones aren't. These are push fit. Basically, anything that comes in like the start boxes are generally push fit. Guess what I could do? I could do the cloaks like colours from Bandrick. Is those colours are ginger. Blue, green, orange. God. There's no particular theme for these 5 dudes right now. And if there was, I work it out pretty soon. Because most of the Vanguard vets are F-Zero themed. But I kind of did that. I could do more F-Zero. So by research at the time I do not have. Go with the old my good old favourite Gorthor Brown. A smaller brush. Bit of a tatty one. I want to go through the belts and pouches and it. That as well. Good job, Paul. Do I do the... No, I won't do the black now. Careful later. But... So warm. What's temperature is it? I think it's only 25. It feels... I need to open my window more. Suffering. I'm suffering. Suffering with success. You know how it is. Stream title is so real, oh god. Hell yeah. Any procrastinators in chat? The answer is yes, you're all procrastinating watching me, so don't try and hide it. I know what you're all like. Washing the sin out of my turtle's filter, huh? Suffering builds character. Yeah, it's the this is the cycle of Paula's Ballot stuff stream. Suffering builds character, suffering build character, suffering build character, suffering build character. It's just suffering builds character all the way down. Ugh. Listening to this, what do you think of the new anime character? How new is this anime character? It's been like a new one. I mean, Thulia, whatever. Or is there a more recent one? It is just age of suffering over and over again, yes. Age of procrastination. Yeah, this wants to be the belt areas. Like in there. Careful. Careful enough. That's good. Yeah. Who designed paint stuff? It's one thick coat. Well, I mean, I know that's contrast. They've already made it, but so. Shut up. I've made an argument. Realised my mistake. Put the fact that you corrected me onto you and then told you to shut up. That is the thrilling arc with chat that you get. Watch Porter's about that stuff. Ain't shit. Camera makes me feel like I'm constantly falling over. Yeah, that's what it's here for. That's why I can't really go any further, because otherwise you will definitely be falling. Look, right now I have no way of fixing that. You're just going to have to sit down and to yourself. Get brown. Why am I like this? Ourselves. Kind of crossing my hand over in a really yank way, and a lot more difficult than it needed to be. Games generate for making me feel better about only painting 2 out of 61 models for my game tomorrow. 2 out of 61 for tomorrow, okay. I don't know why. I mean, I feel a lot better. I only have 5 due by technically Saturday. Even if I don't get this all done, I could take some paints up to sell. Done it before. I did it before and I didn't need to before. Very funny. I built and took a Cave and Shrike, proper Cave and Shrike, a hotel for the Birmingham Open because I was worried that my 3D print one wouldn't fly. GW event, and then no one came and checked. I basically wasted my time. Hell yeah. Basically now doing the it's in most places. I don't need to go everywhere washing it. See. Can you fry my nightballs black for me? It's too hot and humid in the apartment. Don't want to use airbrush. Ah, here's the problem. I actually cannot because I don't have any black primer right now. We're gonna keep them. Ah, the belt's. There you go. So that's what I've done. Where the light is. There is some brown, trust me. I think I did. There goes the arting. It goes. Certainly goes. I'll say that much. Look at work. You know what? Fuck it. I need to go over with the black anyway. I'll get it on the armor. Think you'll ever attend an American tournament? We never say never. I have no real plans to. Because it's far away. And logistics. Expensive. Sure, there's some other excuses. I don't mind. Obviously, there's like one of the conventions fun to do. Not like imminently. Can't handle is the one that is true. I mean, to be fair, I did try showing you the model with brown on it, but it's the shadows, so you know. Would I have tried harder? Oh, absolutely. Would I? Is this stream a dumpster fire? Oh yeah. Love it. We're here for. Coat. Oh. I use an ELP or EIP shutter camera. My models. Yeah, I use a webcam, which is on my monitor because I do not have the space right now to set up a proper like good camera setup. I'm hoping at some point in the future you will be able to do. Won't be for a while, which is why I rarely do paint streams. Not I'm good at. I'm real. Are you chatting in the Chroma Cup? when I'm in the when it's Chroma or Chrono, I keep saying Chroma because I can't stop thinking about time. In the Chrono Cup, I am playing the heel. My job. I'm gonna be chatting shit because I am 100% confident I'm going to win. So it's funny for me to. I've got to entertain myself somehow because the games are going to be so easy. You know what I mean? Can I show you some brown? Oh, you can see brown. See that brown? Brown. Yeah, I proved myself. If you want to zoom in all the way to show what you're doing, you can do it. Yeah, the problem is like where the zoom would go would like be in a horrible angle where it is right now. Well, I'm just a bad guy, yes. Won't have to rebrand because it's probably bad at losing. There's always a way to get the brand. Always a way. I don't think I've streamed since the intro video came out. I had to put mine last because they're a podcast bitch, not because I basically showed every other person who's playing in the tournament and it would be a big spoiler if I just went first. But that was a fun video to make. Hey, Froggy. How's it going? Did your thing yesterday go alright in the end? Are you ready to defeat Eddie? At some point? Like a couple of weeks? Took notes, good. What am I painting? I am painting Vanguard Vets from Armageddon. But because I haven't got a good stream set up for painting, you are watching nothing, basically, from a horrible angle that makes you feel sick. And that's just that's just a taste of the Paul is Ballasov experience. Like, if you want to know what it's like to live the life of Paul, just you're constantly kind of always leaning forward, so your momentum, your balance just feels off. You feel like you're always rushing, and then you're not doing anything correct. That's classic, extremely well done Paul is Ballasov experience. So you're learning to thin your paints, even now, because you every so often you get it perfect. Don't know how to. I need these for the for a tournament on this. Going up Leicester Way for the ITT. Anyone else going to the ITT weekend? You are. You're not. Invalid, unfair. Dream painting is hard, especially when you can't see it well, yeah. Because I have to have it like here, like in front of my face, and obviously that would be fine if I was okay with streaming my face. But as a VTuber, that's not how it works. But I'm sure I could find a way that isn't this jank bullshit, but also jank bullshit is my trade. I trade exclusively in jank bullshit. Pro tip, paint faster. It's not like I've not been on the stream before with this face, but I'd actually have to look presentable, like presentable for day to day, which I don't. Normally, I am quite a. Right now, I'm a very sweaty bald. But like, I have to make sure I keep up with like shaving my head, otherwise I'd look. generally unpleasant. I mean, I do normally anyway, so. Oh, I feel just a... I think the other thing is because I've done these specific colours so often, it's kind of like just going through the motion. Every so often I just... Probably be less harsh with myself, but also... Oh, such a cup of dash cam to your head. True. Very true. Far too morbid? Not what I was looking for. Humid. Far too humid. Yeah. It is probably far too morbid. We're painting Vanguard Vet from Armageddon book. My Vanguard. Usually ends up being fairly simple, and then it's looking like it should rain. It's just not. So it's just giving me the worst of everything. It'd be nice if it rains. I mean, it'd be annoying because I'd have to go get the washing in. Currently out. I'd have to just like suddenly abandon stream. But then I also get to stand out in the rain and be like, yes, like the like in Warhammer VTuber. Okay, that's done. I think I need to go with the black. Like you're baffled from hearing something? Yeah, I am very baffled. I'm always baffled. I'm a baffled boy. I wash? Generally. Well. The clothes go on the clothes line outside. And generally that's what my wife does it. But I was the one who put the who concreted in our washing line, so it's okay. He's out for a tournament, yeah. I had to go back to work. I didn't see what you had to say about my friend's refusal of edge highlight. I said edge highlight. If you don't want edge highlight, it's fine because it's and if you don't, I need a smaller brush, or maybe the same size brush. I need black Legion contrast because I kind of need both brushes because there's some big panels that definitely need to be like painting, and there's also some of the deep. Classic wife, I know, right? Very very classic classic gender. I do the I don't know man stuff. Alright, let's try to fuck this up. So I'm gonna go around first and get the big bits and try not to. It's where I need to. This is Black Legion contrast paint, which is just a excellent. Really nice. Hi. Shouldn't apply this over bits which are mostly bare plastic. Fault for not doing the right. Deal with my decisions. Be a classic wife with classic wife boobs and classic wife touch all the classic wife times. True. I can highly recommend all those things. Back of this one's. down here as well. I think the thing is, with some angles it looks correct. Like I'm going, oh, I don't need to turn it around and go, oh wait, no, the light's caught it. Go in my loot area. What phone do I have? I have a Pro, I think. Sounds reasonable, close enough to what I have. Correct. Yeah, that'll do. Hey, you know what? That cleaned up quite nice. Alright, there's one. There, we're good. I've decided. How much more betrayal can you take from GW, and how many Centurions should I get for my Blood Angels army? I could take a lot of betrayal because I don't care enough. And Centurions, yes. Centurions, the answer is usually yes. So my Necrons never take play ones, never have to paint flesh. Exactly. Unless you decide to paint all of your Necrons as flesh and only ones as metal, because that'd be funny. And just trying. Basically straight up. Hell. I build this one wrong because there's a massive gap in it. Oh yeah, this one, the leg isn't actually. Oh. Oh, I don't care that. That's pretty egregious. But the thing is, I've only just noticed now. They're not going to be noticed on the table. Are you feeling pretty good that Guard now C tier or even worse? Oh no, Guard are A tier. Guard are A tier. I don't know why people think. A tier in every possible category. Like, name a category, and I will be able to Guard as an A. Because here, the raid, which is not going to make a noise, which is a real shame. I'd rather it did. Thank you for the big old raid over on Twitch. How's it going? Hope you had a good stream. What have you been up to? And hello everyone from Kokoska. Don't know who I am? Self, I don't have to adjust. Yeah, that's right. That kind of stream. Stream the handheld stream. Very well, more Animal Crossing, but later I'll probably work on varnishing the models. Try not to do too much and get too into the weeds with this stuff. Gold Necrons? Sounds fun. I like the idea. How's it going? It's going alright, thank you. How are you? The thing with the Astral Granite race, I use not Astral Granite, I use Armageddon Dust. Most of my bases now. Usually helps a little bit of pop, like you know. I know that message was a while ago, but I'll get round to it. That's the thing. Like, look, normally if I look at a model and go, oh, this doesn't feel correct, I put the base on and go, oh, actually, you know. The other thing is leaving it a day. That's a big help. If you're at a point with your model where you're just like, I'm not feeling it, I think I'm push. Leave it for like a day. I can go, actually. It gives the paint a proper time to dry and colour. All of the mistakes that you see close up, you'll forget about. All the stuff that was bothering you suddenly becomes not really a whole new day to make all sorts of new mistakes instead. Spray didn't even get close to touching the area here. How did I just not see it? Get her in there. Yeah, and I'll come back to this later and go, oh, she's... Definitely need to hit. Spray. I'll do. Have you played much Crusade? I played a little bit in 10th. I do like it. It's just I don't really have time to invest in it. How much do I hate Tau? I don't really hate Tau that much. I actually kind of like Tau. Quite fun. I've not played against them much. I played against. They were fine. I don't dislike. We'll ignore. Real and words of no one uses. Getting to that point of this thing process where I'm like done. Starting to rush, which makes it take even longer. So it's like completely counterintuitive. Yet I am nothing if counterintuitive. That do? Well, I think that's fine. Oh, one more. You start your base coat of black, then dry brush right before adding first layers. That's what some people do. I don't do that. I generally just try and do the first layer black, but for some reason this spray. I think it's because the spray button is running out, and I just based on the light I looked at them, that I barely got any of the spray paint. I know it's not the best thing to do in the world, especially spray of just pure spray plastic. But I am just going paint to fill in any bits that I've missed, which is essentially this entire front of. Primary color with rattle can and brush lime black for other stuff. 2 more months of Saturn's max? Nah, they're gonna last forever. So no need to think about what happens if they go away, because they're not going away. All simply. We do. Next, I think I'm gonna go over like anything that needs the white doing, like lightening up for a contrast paint. So that's any security seals, any sort of banners. I might do it with the cloak as well, just to get that blocked in. Probably a good idea. This guy's scratched to hell. That. And that needs at least whatever color I go with the thing. When do we get a Blood Bowl video? No idea. Probably not. Not never. No plans. I'm being super real and cool. I always am. Always super real, super cool. You agree? Hydrate. Like, comment, subscribe, and I don't. Like, at this point, I kind of proved that like, comment, subscribing doesn't work, because it's just, if I wanted more stuff, I just focus on the gaming channel. Not gonna do that because it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm fine. I know I don't sound it. It's because I'm just. I don't enjoy weather. I want to think Paul is cool. Well, this is one. We'll get that. We'll do that. Yeah, so not this is what I think most people at this point are lurking. Probably doing their own painting. Oh! Ow. Back was a bit crunchy there. Oh. Should I do that? Should do it. Get this part done, then honestly, I feel in right now things are dire. Otherwise, I still hitting that shame part like it owes me money. Sure, yes. Then I have to believe. This is for any sort of security seals, like this one around here. Now taking off the camera. Has this guy got anything? Got one purity seal, and I will do. I'll attempt. Oak tabard. Or a tabard, but it's not. Cutely fun. Black armor, but so it's like that. Obviously, that will need another coat, but just kind of gets that bit locked in, breaks up the color. Security seal there across a bunch of other details. Light. What disposition do you play, and what's the most difficult you played in so far? The most difficult one I did was Disruption versus Recon. But at the moment I'm playing Take and Hold, because I literally just kill, then hold afterwards. Seems to be a good idea. Plan. Check, didn't check for any, I know what I mean. I'll tell you. Not the words. I know what I mean. Roll, want to share any of your chapters lore that's developed over the last years? Eventually, yeah. I need to do more. Not at the moment. Let's do some screen movements like stuff. I'll do. So far, my army is 3 full squads of race with technomancers. You're an awful, awful person. Why would you do that to people? What did they ever do to you? Just exceptionally. Guy has this thing here. That one looks like it's made of metal. That one's a oh. Anything else? Any of the purity seals? So it's just cloak stuff. Off. I have the feeling I probably should have done this step before. It's Fine. Right. It's these last two that have loaded. Where are we looking? Got one purity seal, and you have look, yeah. Down. Right, well. One more. Now this guy has a load of shit. He's got that there. He's got one there. That down there. He's got another one. This guy's all of the. He's got all of these. He's got 1, 2, 3 purity seals. Very, very pure. Just to really test me. Just yeah. One. Yeah. Got thing on his leg. Need for speed. Cannot control. For shame. Right. I know I probably need to do another layer of that white, but I'll be honest, like, it just keeps going, and I'm at the point where I need to retreat. Ugh, it's really rough. I was hoping to get a bit more done. I think I've gotten to the point where they're okay. Like, there's mostly bits are blocked in. There's also still a lot more to do, and not. These are like the main things I have to do. I've still got at least 3 more days after this to do it, so you know, not the end of the world. Being completely real and based and real and cool based. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be back probably tomorrow, and the day after. And if you enjoyed this, then cool, you're cool, and I'm going to go and lie down in front of a fan. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you next time.